Y'all probably already know we have Toby Walker, I'm the president of the Waco Tea Party, and live out in China Spring. I don't know why I'm doing this again this year, because we've been doing this for 4 years and it goes on deaf ears. You don't cut budgets, and that's what your problem is. At the end of the day, you're overspending. How do we know this? Because we've gone back every year to 2000, 2001, 2003, and have done a 10-year trend line. In the 10-year trend line, year after year after year, and if you go back, it's on all kinds of different websites, including the comptrollers, you spend 5 to 6% more every year. You're taxing 4 to 5%, sometimes higher, sometimes lower, every year. Where's this money going? You're spending it. You're spending hard-working citizens' money of this county year after year after year without cutting budgets. The budget expenditures grow more over a 10-year period than what you're bringing in. It's insanity. At what point are you going to cut it? When you're all unelected? I've worked with a lot of you. I think that we have really good fiscally conservative people on this court, but you're not ideologically doing it. You're not doing what you promised, so shame on you. Shame on every one of you that's not living up to your campaign promises. The people of this county are hurting. Look at all the jobs that's left this county. I know we're hearing about what's come in, but a lot more has gone out. Last year when we were in this court, what did we tell you? I know that you two remember. I know that the judge left this court because he wasn't on the court and complained about what we were saying about the Economic Development Fund and the budget. What did the Waco Trib come out and say a couple days later? No matter what you thought of us, we were right. Did you listen? No. I'm really frustrated. I've seen jobs leave west this year because the county did nothing after I went to commissioners and I went to state reps. I went to everybody trying to keep those jobs in this county, and they're gone. The revenue's gone from those businesses. The money's gone from those jobs. They're out of this county, never to return. And that is a shame on this county that we let that happen. Where's our HEMS going to be now? Not in this county, other counties. I had a bunch of prepared things that I wanted to say. I wish I could tell you how many dozens of citizens have come up to me and have said, I'd go to court and I'd say something, but I don't want my property taxes to get hiked. That's a shame. Look what the IRS has done this year. And by the way, we'd have been much more involved in this and helped out a whole lot more. I've kind of been preoccupied with that. So not only do I have to fight the state over what they wanted to do to us, I've got to fight the IRS. And now I've got people in our group that are afraid to come down here and say anything because they're afraid their tax rates are going to go up. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. We know that happens in this county. MCAD's out of control. What are you going to do about that? I hear about complaint after complaint about Abel and Parnell and the court system. Well, guess what, boys and girls? We had this problem long before that jail was built. But you spent the money. The voters mandated that we ask that they clean up the crime. High crime rates include increased property insurance and lower property values. What crimes do you not want them to arrest people for? Do we say, oh, it's okay to shoplift now? It's okay to drive drunk? It's okay to molest children? Where do we say no? We ignored it. We had a molester in this county, more than one, child pedophiles that walked for 5 years because we were backlogged. 5 years. That's outrageous. So I'm sorry, don't put this on the backs of our DA, our sheriff, and that jail. Yeah, it's a major problem, but it's built. You can't unbuild it. Now we have to deal with it. And if anybody wants to gripe at me, complain about me, or anybody in our group, I have one suggestion. Resign. We'll find somebody to put you in your place. I hate to be that kind of a mean person. Last year we tried to do it nice. I'm frustrated. I'm ready to move out of the county. I bet all of you would like it if I would too. But I'm stubborn, so I'm not going to. Or if I do, I'll just keep coming back. But please, for the love of God, I know you're not going to do it this year. You're not going to cut. I know you're not going to cut. None of you are going to cut. I know it. This is a waste of time. But by God, next year do it. Get on the ball and start. We cannot keep doing this. It's insanity. 30% unfunded for the retirement account. What are you going to do to your employees? Which 30 out of every 100 of the employees are not going to get their retirement? You're going to borrow more money to fix it? Somebody have to tell you guys how it is, how I eat the cabbage. Now is the time to cut. Thank you.
You have